So, have you heard of the Circle of Love? So, the Circle of Love is a strategy I developed, which is really just staying in touch with your list and anyone who's come in contact with you and who could be a potential client or a referrer. You stay in touch with them over a period of time. And what you do is you make a question of the month or a question of the week, depending on how often you're going to commit to do it. So that's a good idea, and it's a great way to stay in touch with people with relevant sort of content. And if you can make it a bit entertaining, that's all the better. So what I thought I'd do is make a series of videos right now from my table and come up with questions of the week, and then I'm going to carve them up and then send them out on a semi-regular basis. Now my challenge here is I've got to make them interesting and entertaining enough and valuable enough that you want to keep opening these emails up. And in a way, it's a demonstration for you how simple this can be. Like, I'm going to make all these in one cut. Every video is going to be one cut, less than 3 minutes. I'll be wearing my Texas shirt every time, so it'll all be done within about 35 minutes, and I'll hopefully make about, 7 or 8 of these short videos that I can use to slot in and stay in touch with you. Okay, so no more than 3 minutes, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to call them the Texas takeaways because of the shirt, right? So here's your first Texas takeaway. I was having a call with one of the mastermind members, Michelle, this morning, and she had a little bit of an issue with what's my process. She has been not guilty, but she has given a lot of free time and all that type of stuff away in the early stages of getting to know people and they're getting to know them. And I said, tell me what you do, like a good doctor. I said, tell me the process. What are you using? And she said, well, get a call, go around to their site, give them some ideas. I said, well, and then try and sell them the LCC. And it works sometimes. Okay. I said, well, there's your problem. You're going around to their site. They should be coming to you. She says, well, no, they just want to get some ideas, and how can I give them ideas if they don't come into my office? They want to show me things and all that. I said, well, there's your second problem. They should be coming to you, and you shouldn't be giving them any ideas on the first meeting. And we batted this back and forth a little bit, and but here's my advice. Like, I got called up for an appointment. I got referred for a specialist. I've got to go see a specialist for my knee. The specialist, one, didn't come to my house and give me free advice and then ask, do I want to pay them? Because I wouldn't have. I have to go to the specialist. I have to go when it suits the specialist. They're just going to see me. They probably will give me some advice in this case. But I think for an architect, the meet and greet is really just a rapport building exercise and getting the big picture of the situation. Now, one of the things she said is I go to a meeting and I tell them this and this and this, and then it makes it really hard then to offer to have a free chat with me. And I said, it's because you've fired too many shots too early on. So you get them back to your office, you have a meet and greet, you discuss the project, you don't give them any advice, right? You don't give them any advice, that comes in the LCC. If you're going to give away too much information on the phone or on the free site visit, if you're going to do that, you're right, there is no reason for them to come to your office. Well, why would they? What else can you say? You've given it all away. So you've got to be kind of like the magician who never gives his tricks away up front. Okay, you can meet, you can greet, you can gain rapport in that first meeting, which can be free, but the only time they get specific advice, and you can give general advice, but what you're doing in that first meeting is collecting gaps, collecting missing pieces of information. Anything they don't know, you're capturing it, and you're collecting it, and you're collating it up. And then at the end of the meeting, you say, look, here's the things we don't know at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why we created the LCC. I can go away and do some research on that, and we need to get all these answers. Plus, you also need 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 answers as well, and you didn't even think to ask that. That's what we need. So there you go. That's one little morsel of advice from the Texas takeaways. Go the Longhorns.